Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Talking Trees with Lee. My name is Lee Rumble, your local Knox County Extension Agent and ISA certified arborist. Today, we're going to step away from the trees and we're going to look at a plant disease on one of our more commonly utilized woody landscape plants, Euonymus. I felt this was a good time to talk about this topic as I was recently called to a house here in Knox County to look at this large row of Euonymus shrubs. Now, upon my arrival, I uncovered a couple things. They were densely populated along this main sidewalk. They have a bit of an overhang here that they're having to contend with, and they're certainly in a shady portion of the yard for the majority of the day. Now, after looking at this row of shrubs, I quickly identified that powdery mildew was actually the culprit here. Powdery mildew occurs on many of our herbaceous and woody ornamentals throughout Tennessee. Now, powdery mildew is a fungus, and it's one that appears as either white or gray growth, generally on the leaves, but it can also occur on the stems and the flowers of diseased plants. Oftentimes, we see young shoots and leaves that may be twisted or distorted. So how do we control powdery mildew in the landscape? Well, first, it's important to start with disease-resistant plants where possible. But outside of that, a little bit of cultural control can be really beneficial over the long run. Placing plants in locations where they're adaptable and suitable to thrive is much preferred over crowding our plants and creating monocultures where only one species is selected over a large area. Secondly, it's important to realize microclimates. Up against this house reduces air circulation greatly, and this overhang is also impacting the powdery mildew growth at the back of these shrubs. Next, it's also important that we water during morning hours. That way we allow the plant an opportunity to dry out during the course of the day. That said, management practices alone may not prevent powdery mildew. Sometimes fungicides will be needed to control this disease, and ideally we want to control it as soon as it is detected. When spraying a fungicide, it's important to spray not only the upper portions of the leaf, but also the undersides of the leaf. In general, these applications will be made at 1 to 3 week intervals, depending on the label instructions. Now, no matter the species, it's important for you to know that your local extension agents are here to assist. We can help with pest identification, disease identification, or just helping you select the appropriate plant for the appropriate space. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you have a great rest of your week.